Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday to you all. Wow, how are you doing? I'm so sorry we started 2 minutes late. It's 2 minutes past 8 p.m. I'm very sorry for coming a little bit behind schedule. You know, some of these times you plan your own thing and it will not go as planned. Welcome to today's edition of what do I even call this program? Yeah, welcome to today's gathering of the home heroes, where we also allow other people who are not the home heroes to come in, join us, and learn. We are parents of the Parents Academy. We are the home heroes. So if you want to become a home hero, you can become a home hero by joining the Parents Academy. It's just 30,000 naira. The next, cohort 2.0 onboarding will be happening 1st of July. Then we are wrapping up cohort 1.0. I hope you want to be a home hero. Now, what are the benefits of being a home hero? The benefits are so much. Number one, you have unrestricted access to a professional guidance counselor. You will also be in a place where it's like an academy structured that will push you, motivate you to do all you need to do step by step, one thing at a time, stage by stage, to achieve your parenting goal. You will also be helped to set parenting goal. You will also be helped to manage your mental health and your financial health. Let me put that because finance is very important to help you to do better financially and also as a parent and maintain your personal growth and development. Okay. All right. I am Mma Okoye, an early childhood educator, a trained guidance counselor, a member, Counseling Association of Nigeria, Rivers State chapter, and a seasoned parenting coach. Welcome to today's program on this channel. If you've not subscribed to this channel, you are coming across this channel for the first time, please just pause, hit the subscription button. Yeah, that's a motivation for us. It also help YouTube to share this to other parents who would be needing the information that we dish out on this channel. This channel is a community of parents who want to do better in their parenting. If you look at what is happening today, everybody is very, very afraid. It's quite challenging for the modern day parent. So if you want to reduce your frustration or your fears, you need to be in this community. Like, you didn't pay to be here, so this one is very, very free. So if you can join this community, just click the subscription button, and also you can see different parenting topics, videos that have been we've done before now, webinars, any of the topics that catches your attention. Please feel free to watch them, ask your questions and all that. This is a community where we talk about everything concerning child upbringing, everything that will help you raise up a responsible, resourceful, highly productive, morally sound, useful individuals for yourself, for the child's sake, and for the good of the society. If this is what you like, please stay glued until the end of this webinar. We're not going to take your time. Like I said, it's always 30 minutes, maximum 45 minutes, and we are done. But you will get value for your time and your data. Okay? So today we are going to look at future planning, educational planning, exploring career paths. No, in today's parenting, you don't just raise children that every day you just give them food, they go to school, come back, no plan, no target, no goal. No, it's no longer working that way unless you want to raise someone who is just below average. Remember, if you want to be successful, you need to be unique, you need to be outstanding, you need to be the best in what you do. Some time ago, different companies were downsizing. Even now, banks, they are downsizing. But then, as they were downsizing, there were people who were still retained in their companies. They were not chased out. They even received promotion and extra paycheck. What do you think is the reason? Those people are unique. They prepared for the job. They are unique. They are outstanding. The company could not stand losing them. So if you want to raise that kind of children, stay glued till the end of this webinar. You will learn a lot that will help you prepare your children. There's this popular saying that is always saying, when you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. So future planning is very, very important. Even once you are pregnant, as you are carrying that baby in your womb, as your wife is carrying that baby, you and your wife should start planning for the future of that child. When you talk about educational, career, and all that, I mean, a baby in the womb, you started planning. This will also help you to prepare a very smooth path for your children. Now, people whose parents planned their journey and all of that, they're struggling. How much one someone whose parent did not plan, how difficult will it be for the child? So, without further much ado, let's delve into the conversation. Okay, future ready kids planning for success. Welcome to this week's webinar. I've welcomed you before. I will not get tired of welcoming you because it's not easy for you to come here to sit down to learn one or two things that will help you to be a better parent. What we'll cover today, we are going to look at educational planning for from elementary to university. We are going to look at career path exploration. We are going to look at tools, tips, and action planning. I am Mma Okoye, an early childhood educator, a guidance counselor, and a seasoned parenting coach. Are you ready for today's lecture? If you are, get your writing materials ready and be in the mood of learning. Yeah, be in the mood of learning. So, why do we start now? We need to start now because there is rapidly evolving job markets and technologies. Before now, jobs like social media manager, um, content creation, and all of that, they were not in vogue like last 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Previous years, it was not there. So after the COVID, a lot of these things started coming up. Even before now, online tutoring wasn't there. But today we are talking about that. So there is rapidly evolving job markets and technology. Now, what are you doing to prepare your children? Some parents who are very, very wise, who forecast the future, started on time to prepare their children. Those people are tech gurus today and they're making lots of money through technology. While some were basing on the traditional method of learning, just the normal traditional education and all that, and their children kept on struggling. So if you don't want that struggle for your child, you need to pay attention to what we are going to say this evening. Now, another reason why we need to start now, early planning builds confidence and flexibility, both for yourself and for your child. Early planning, the reason you need to start now, it helps students make informed decision. Even teachers are supposed to be here. This community is not just for parents. This community is for teachers, caregivers, ministers in the church, I mean children ministers in the church, and everybody who has one or two things to do with children. If you have any child in your custody, please, this channel is for you. It will help you to guide and build this child properly. It's also why the reason why you need to start now, it reduces stress for both parents and students. Like I said in my intro, and when you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. So that summarizes it all. You need to plan for the future of your children. So remember, we are all going to get old one day. I hope you know. Do you still remember that that will get old one day? So at that point when you get old, and you didn't plan for your children, you didn't prepare for them, what happens to you? At that point, what will you do? So for you to have a better old age, even plan your own retirement is very important, that you plan for your children. So that time when you are old, instead of planning for your children and going from one ministry to the other, being scammed by one prophet or prophetess or the other, being bettered in the stream and all of that, just because of your children. You just relax because you did what you're supposed to do. You planned, and your children will also learn how to plan. It's very important. Now, let's look at navigating the academic journey. There is no doubt academics is, in fact, is the in thing. We can't even argue it. Some of our children say education is a scam, schooling is a scam. That's a lie. If schooling is a scam, I will not finish my first degree as a chemical engineer, drop it in my passions for passion, impactful living, and start all over from year one to do early childhood education. If schooling was a scam, I will not do that. I didn't stop there. I still went further to do my master's degree as a guidance counselor. So today, that I'm eating today, that I'm paying my bills, doing all I'm doing, courtesy of schooling. I know a lot of people who are doing very well today, courtesy of schooling. Now, schooling helps you to it helps to widen your brain. It helps your brain to accept more. It opens up opportunities for you. The more things you know, the more opportunities are there. So schooling is not just the English and mathematics the teacher is saying in class. You need to think beyond that. Let me take mathematics for example. Mathematics helps you to open your brain in problem solving, analytical skill. This is something you can apply in everyday life. So it's not just about the algebra, the statistics and all that. This is finding the x and y. For us who did engineering, the dy, the x and all of that, they are helping you to prepare you for the real thing in life. So I cannot emphasize more on I can't overemphasize on the importance of schooling. Schooling is very important. So make sure the academic journey of your child, beginning from crèche, nursery, elementary, university, you don't joke with it. Even if you cannot afford to send your child to the university, let your child get at least a secondary school certificate. In West Africa, Nigeria inclusive, we have our WAEC. Let your child get at least a WAEC. Then outside WAEC, let your child learn a skill, a technology-based skill, very important, in addition to secondary school certificate. But if you can send your child to university, to give your child at least a university degree, I said at least, even if your child does not go extra mile to do the masters, the doctorate and all of that, give your child at least a first degree. It's very important. I know why I'm saying that. So navigating the academic journey, key academic milestones, elementary, middle, and high school, course selection tips to keep options open. Let me start with the first one, the academic milestones. It's not enough to tell your child, oh, you didn't take the first position, your grades are low, and all that and all that. The question is, okay, your child's grades are low, fine. What are you doing to help your child to have a better grade? Do you put anything in place? Do you even know the struggles your child is going through in terms of his or her academic journey? Do you know your child's strengths and weaknesses? Which subjects are giving your child problem? What is the reason why your child is doing poorly in academics? You've not asked those questions. You've not even done anything to help. I always tell parents in this community, parenting is, as a parent, you're supposed to provide guidance. Every parent should be a guide. Guidance, direct, not just waiting for the child to fall or fail and you now come out to punish. That's not fair for the child. So a lot of children are processing a lot of things. Some of them, they don't learn faster. We call them the steady learners. It takes time for them to process and learn, but once they learn it, they're good to go. Once they learn it, they can never forget it. Some people call them dull learners. Or no, they're not dull learners. They are the steady learners. We also have children who are the high flyers. Once you say it once, they catch it. So you need to know the kind of learning strategy for your child. Now we have children who are visual learners. The visual learners, they must see it. Once they see it, they will learn it. We have the audio learners, as you need to, once you are saying it, they're seeing it. We also have the audio visual learners. You'll be showing them and also saying it. That's what I use in my lecture here. I use audiovisual. I'm showing you what I have in the slides and I'm saying it. So I'm combining them. Then we have the kinetic learners. The kinetic learners, these are the ones that they will do it with their hands before it will stick. So what type of learner is your child? You've not found out that. Which subjects are your, which subject is giving your child problem? Then the problem, is it from the school, is it from the teacher, or from your child? Is it that your child play too much? Are there things that is distracting your child? Like a lot of people, I mean children, go through all forms of abuses. Now a child who is going through for all manner of abuses will be stressed up. A lot of children are going through stress. A lot of them are having anxiety, which is making them not to concentrate in class. When the teacher is teaching, their minds are wandering. Have you ever called that child to find out why the child is not doing well? Now, even if your child is doing well, do you know that there is a kind of support you give that your child will be way above that level where the child is right now? Do you know there are kind of feeding you will give your child's cognitive development will increase more than how it is. When I talk about cognitive development, I'm talking about the brain, the level of understanding, reasoning, and all of that. There is a kind of support you will give your child. If your child was scoring 80%, your child can score 95 or 99%. Are you aware of that? So these are the things, and some of the things we also do once our children are doing well, maybe scoring 80, 90, the next thing we skip class. We did very well in Nigeria. Just this year, JAMB withheld lots of students results because they were underaged, and WAEC, I learned WAEC and NECO will join suit. So if your child is not up to 16 years by September, don't bother yourself registering JAMB for the child. JAMB is Joint Admission and Matriculation Board. It's a body that oversees, assess our children uh, when it comes to gaining admission into the university. Now it is called UTME, Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. I think, I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. So now that's it. So a lot of children who were underaged, 14, 13, writing this exam, this UTME. So their results were withheld because JAMB said, if you did not score up to 320, we are not releasing your results and you are not gaining admission into any university. So this is a trauma, a stress for the child. Meanwhile, a child of 13, 14 years should be wearing uniform, going to secondary school, not preparing for university. Another thing, we don't allow children to be children. A child is in nursery school, we are placing that child in primary school. A child is in primary school, we are supposed to be in primary school, we are placing that child in the in the secondary school. You can imagine a child of 8 years in secondary school, just one. Meanwhile, that child should be in primary school playing, as in playing his or her life out. Remember, play is part of a child's development. You can never take away play from a child development. So when you drag your child because you say he or she is intelligent or exceptionally intelligent, how about the biological makeup? How about the personality development, which goes stage by stage? The biological development, stage by stage. The brain development is stage by stage. So even if your child is scoring 100 over 100, please allow that child to be a child before becoming an adolescent, before becoming a teenager, and place your child in the class where he or she is supposed to be. I'm an educator. The curriculum is structured based on the child's age, not based on the child's academic performance. I want to stress this because a lot of parents are putting these children under undue stress, and this is unfair to them. I have a very good friend of mine. She wrote her WAEC in 14 years, when she was 14 years. Till this moment, she's still regretting that decision by her parents. And she said that destroyed a lot in her. Maybe one of these days I will invite her and she'll come here and tell her story. You will hear directly from her. She has finished her master's degree. She's in UK now, but she's still regretting what the parents did to her, trying to drag her to be where she's not supposed to be. So there's a lot of emotional stress accompanied with that. So it's not about, she never repeated class, she graduated with a very good grade, but emotionally it's really dealt with her. And she said that she made lots of mistakes because she was like an a child in the midst of adults trying to force herself to fit into that space where she was forced to be. It's not easy. Okay, let me continue. Um, let's look at course selection tips to keep options open. We always she'll be my child will be a medical doctor, my child will be an engineer. Before now, it was my child will be a lawyer, an accountant for those who do arts. But today, the story is different. Everybody, my child will be a nurse, my child will be a nurse. Whether your child loves to be a nurse, whether your child has passion for being a nurse, we don't care again. Everybody's child must is either you are a nurse or you are a doctor. In fact, nursing now is a hot cake right now. I don't want to say the reason because you know, don't force words out of me. You know the reason. So now we need to help our children in course selection. There are two things involved in course selection: ability and talent. If one of them is missing, your child will not do well in that course you want. And another thing, we parents, we are so selfish. It's just about us. It's not even about the welfare of the child. It's about what we want to brag with. I'm the mother of a medical doctor. I'm the mother of a nurse who is in outside foreign country making money and all that. So it's about us. How about the child? So in course selection, you need to check out ability and passion. If these two things work hand in hand, then your child can do very well in that course. When I started, I told you I studied chemical engineering. Honestly, when it comes to passion, zero for me. Ability, it wasn't so wonderful. But now that I went into where my passion and ability is. If I tell you what I graduated with, when I did my early childhood education as a mother, working, mother of four, working, schooling, I graduated with a CGPA of 4 points. 4 points. But while I was single studying my chemical engineering, I didn't make up to 4 points. In my master's degree, I'm already 4.5. So you can see what happens when passion and ability jams each other. It's the child will do very well. Honestly, the child will do very well. And then, if you wish to take up career psychological test for your child, it's just 3,000 naira. Send me a message on my Gmail, is in the description. Just send the message and I will send it. I will take you through that career psychological career and passion psychological test. Just 3,000 naira, and you will have it for your child. In fact, every parent should make the child take this assessment. If your child is in JSS 3, or let me say year 7, year 8, or year 9 for our brothers and sisters in the United Kingdom, just 3 for us in Nigeria, make sure your child takes this psychological assessment. It will help you, and your child will be able to take out a course that will go down well with your child. It's very important. So let your child, if your child's school has a guidance counseling session, let your child go to the guidance counseling unit and tell them, I want to do career assessment test. They will help. If your child's school doesn't have, you can contact me. I'll do that career assessment test for your child. These are part of the planning. These are part of the plan. You don't plan with empty hands. You plan with money. That's true. So the 3,000 naira you part, it will help you and help your child in this journey. Okay. In one of the experiences I got when I was doing my practicum field experience in one of the government schools, a child walked up to me. He was in SS1, and he said, Ma, I want to do career assessment. I was surprised because this is something that is not so common in Nigeria. So I now asked the child, who sent you? He said, my father. I said, what's your father's occupation? He said, my dad is an engineer. I said, how about your mom? He said, my mom is a nurse. I said, no wonder. So for those of you who are saying schooling is scam, it's only an enlightened parent that will know that career assessment is very important for their children. And I asked the child said he's the first child of the family, he's the first son, first child, and all of that. So I was impressed. And the child wanted to do medical lab science, according to what he said. But by the time we went through the process, I now discovered when it comes to passion and ability, this boy wasn't good for medical laboratory science. Rather, this boy was very, very good with computer related courses, because we had to check her results first time, second time, third time. We analyzed her results from the previous session to the current session. Then I took her through psychological assessment test. He answered some questions, which helped me to discover his part. I now told him, this is where you're very good at and you do well here. Say, you are very correct, ma. So I now gave him computer related courses, about 7 of them, gave him a note, and I told him, when you reach the house, tell your dad you've seen a counselor, this is what the counselor said, this is the outcome of the counseling session, these are the courses the counselor gave me and said we should consider. Let's sit, talk about it, and choose what we want. And that's it. And you see, the boy will do well because he has known where he's going. That's part of planning. You help your child discover where he is going and where he's doing well. It's only when your child is not doing well, then this issue of schooling is a scam will come up, because your child is not doing well and your child is not even having interest in the particular thing he's being forced to do. So let's help them to plan their academic journey. Now, let's look at importance of soft skills, extracurricular, and GPA. So now, soft skills are very, very important. I have lots of videos where I talked about preparing our children for the future. So you can look at any of the videos. There are lots of them. You go through them and learn one or two things. Now, soft skills cannot be overemphasized as long as today's job market is concerned. Remember, today you can get a work that you don't even step out of your house. You stay in your house, you are working, and you are earning a whole lot. We have lots of them: online tutoring, social media management, content creation, even virtual assistant, data entry, a whole lot of them that you can get work online. So soft skills are very important, because soft skills are those skills that are not on the paper. Things like problem solving skill, analytical skill, effective communication. Without effective communication, you can get a job and lose it that minute you got it. So we also learn collaboration, conflict resolution, very important. It's a skill you need to give your child. Conflict resolution. There are so many skills you can give your child. Extracurricular activities, you allow them engage in different things. Now, the world is not about the four walls of the classroom. The world is deeper than that. So, like very soon they're going towards summer holidays. This summer holiday, what extracurricular activity will your children be engaging in? If you are confused about what to engage your children, or you want me to assist you to engage them online within this summer holiday, you can book a session with us. Even if it's 1 month, I will engage them for 1 month on different things, on different tech skills that will help them to prepare for the life. So when you come online, we talk about that. You will book a session. You can book 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, anyhow. You book a session in preparation for your child's summer holiday. Don't let the holidays just go like that without planning for them. Then funding, education, savings, grants, and scholarship. Last week, I talked about savings and investment. Go to that video, last week's webinar. You can start saving. There is this Optimus by AfriInvest. You can start saving small, small for your child's next term fees. You can say, okay, every day I'll put in this money, every day I'll put in this money. If you want to learn more about Optimus, go and watch that video. The link to my Optimus account, where you can, if you are unsure of the link to follow, go and watch last week's webinar. You will see the link in the description. If you want me to guide you on step by step how to save or invest through Optimus, you come in, but I'll do that free of charge. I will not charge you. Remember, our topic today is future planning, educational planning, exploring career paths. And I am Mma Okoye, early childhood educator, a trained guidance counselor, and a seasoned parenting coach. If you are watching and you've not subscribed, please just hit the subscription button, hit the notification so you always get notification whenever I fix a time for webinar or I post video or any post on this channel. You're not paying to do that. Then remember to give me the likes, okay? When you give me those likes, it's quite encouraging for me, right? Then you can share this to every parent you know or every parent you love, even your enemy, because their children are going to still be in this society with your own children. I hope you understand. Okay, now let's look at from interest to opportunities. So you need to help your child identify strengths and weaknesses, strengths and interests. I explained all of that in the last slide. We also need to look at career tools, inventories, job shadowing, etc. So when your child leaves the elementary and enters the secondary school, you need to start talking about career. In one of our webinars, I talked about twins that are I had this career conversation with. I'm a twin, so I love twins. I'm an identical twin. If you're a twin, please give me a shout out here on the comment section, or if you have twins as children, give me a comment. Just drop something. Encourage your fellow twin. Okay, now apart from that, let's move on. So now I was saying something with them concerning career. It happened that the parents have never had that conversation with them. Like I said, it's in one of my webinars. One said she wants to be a filling station. The other one wants to be an artist. So I won't tell that story again. Go back to that webinar and get that video, watch it, and hear the story of that. So why am I saying this? We need to start having career conversation with our children. It will help to prepare them more. Remember, today's children, their eyes are in money. From primary school, secondary school, they want to make this money. Now, a lot of our young boys and young girls are doing all sorts of shady deals just to make the money. The reason is because they are confused. Nobody has channeled their interest to opportunities. Nobody has channeled their passion to opportunities waiting for them where they can work and make that money in a legitimate way. Now, you need to also look at future-ready careers. STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Look at healthcare, green tech. There are lots of opportunities in all of this. Like I said, for every summer holiday or every holiday, make sure they use it to learn something so that they will be getting ready for the job. Let me tell you, the sky is too big that it can contain all the birds of the earth. So there are 1,001 opportunities. Everybody needs something to survive. If I can provide this teaching, I still need a healthcare professional. I still need a graphic designer. I still need let me say maybe social media manager. Then that social media manager also needs a guidance counselor, also needs, we all need each other. So because I need something, I can provide something, yet I need something. You can provide something, you need something. That means there is nothing like I don't have clients or I don't have customers. It all depends on the values you are bringing into the society. Now, you also need to teach your children the idea of solving the problems of the people. When you solve people's problem, they'll pay you for that problem you're solving and you make money. There's no two ways about it. Like my digital products, I make money through them. So you sell your values, you tell people, oh, you have a problem, let me solve this problem. They will gladly and happily pay you because they actually need solution to their problem. So train your children with that mindset, it will help. Then we look at trade schools. Teach them about trade, entrepreneurship, and all of that. Your children can develop a product, produce it in big quantity. Like if you're very wealthy, as your child is ending up, you train your child where you can open a company and your child will be able to produce things. There are lots of things that needs to be produced that once you produce it, people will buy it. What is it? So if your child has the entrepreneurship skill, let your child today in Nigeria we have science, commercial science and arts. So your child can go into commercial science so that your child will learn more about entrepreneurship and be very, very good at it. Anyone your child should do, let your child be very, very good at it. Be an expert in it. Don't be jack of all trades, master of none. Then beyond academics, preparing for life. All that I have said, it's preparing for life. I'm mixing both academics and life. So you need to combine that. It's not about from school to school, from lesson to lesson, from ABC to 1, 2, 3, from 1, 2, 3 to geometry, from geometry to statistics, from statistics to forms of energy. No, beyond academics. So this summer holiday, even if you engage them in any form of lesson, let it not take the whole of the holidays. Make sure you impute life coping skills as part of the things they need to learn in these holidays. Last year I had a program for the teenagers. It was, I think it was 3 weeks program. I'm planning on doing similar thing this summer, upcoming summer in August, but this time is going to be maybe just 2 days with the teenagers. When by the time I'm done with all the preparation and arrangement, I will let you know. I will still talk about it here on this channel. Just wait for it. The price will be very okay, but then we're going to engage them. So if you're interested, you can send me an email. If you're interested to engage your child in our August program, send me an email. It's going to be for the teenagers from 13 years and above, those of them in secondary school. We're going to look at career very, very well, and the things they can do, the opportunities that are open to them. We're also going to take them through career assessment. So if you're interested, send an email to me so that when the preparations are done, I'll be sending you updates on it. When it's time to register, you'll be able to know and register. Then we talk about digital literacy and tech fluency. Is one of the things we are going to learn during that seminar. What will I call it? It's going to be a boot camp, just 2 days. So digital literacy is one of the things you need to teach your children, no matter the choice of course. Even if your child is going into arts, please, digital literacy is the end thing now, because you need to advertise online. A lot of things have moved from physical to online, so make sure you do very well. Oh, okay. My husband said, they would say, this is amazing, keep it up, sweetheart. Thank you, my co-founder. He's also a co-founder, Global Initiative for Proper Parenting, which is the body organizing all of this and giving it to you free of charge. Thank you. Thank you so much, my love. Okay, we also look at mentorship and networking for teens. So that's why I did that the boot camp I did for them last week. They need to start learning mentorship. Your teenagers should be subjected under a mentor. That mentor will guide your teenager, direct your teenager in all parts of life. The goal is to make your teen to be successful. Like I have a mentorship group for young girls. Once you are done with your secondary school, you join. In fact, some of my girls are even married, they are with children, and they're doing well. So let your child have a mentor that will always be there to guide, direct, and advise. Because in the life of today, if you want to do very well, you need an older person to guide and direct you. Now, your role in the journey, I mean, you as a parent, remember this webinar is for parents, not for teenagers. Your role as a parent: number one, have career conversation at home. Like I told you, I was having a conversation with my fellow twins and all of that. So make sure you have career conversation at home. My children, even before they entered secondary school, we already know what each of them will be. I was monitoring them. Even the one that said, I want to be a medical doctor, I was just looking at her and was smiling, because I knew she may not do well there. Right now, she's in the university. She's in the health sector, but definitely not medicine. So I know what each of them can be. The other ones, they're very good with engineering, both in terms of ability and passion. They're very, very, very good with engineering, and they already know that's where they're going. So when it's time to write JAMB, they already know the course they're going. We'll now be talking about what section of engineering, and they're very good with technology. So we already know the course we want to study. Even the one in JS2, he already knows the course he will study. That's how it is. So career conversation is very important. Start even while they're in primary school. Start it so that as they're entering secondary school, they're already focused. It's because they don't know where they're going. They don't even know what they want to study. That's why they're losing focus. But when your child knows where he or she is going, your child is focused. Your child is like, okay, I need to learn mathematics because this is needed in my course. I need to know biology very well because this is needed in my course. You know, that kind of thing. So career conversation is very, very important. Like I said, if you need professional career guidance for your child, send me an email. I'll get back to you. Remember, it's on first come first serve basis. I have lots of people sending messages, so if I don't reply on time, please don't be offended. Don't be offended, but then it must get to you. Okay, just send me an email and we take it up from there. I will send you my WhatsApp number and we'll take it up from there. So you also need to create a family future planning worksheet. I have a parenting journal. I'm selling it for just 2,000 naira. It's on seller. If you need the parenting journal, do let me know. My home heroes have it. We journal our progress. So even your children academic plan, journal it. Set your academic plan and goal target for your children. Set for yourself too. Even as your children are advancing, learning technology and all of that, you as a parent, please advance. There are lots of free courses that you as a parent can even do. When you learn these things, it will help you prepare your children. Go to different sites. You can even Google it. Free online courses on this, depending on what you want. You do a free course, do it online. Don't waste your data on things that are irrelevant, things that are not adding values to yourself. So as your children are advancing, please, I beg you, advance. Advancing, upskill. It is not a must you go back to school maybe to start studying masters just like I did. But if you can, please do that. If you cannot, do lots of courses online. It will help you because when you are better equipped, your children are seeing you still learning. It will also be a model for them. As you are learning, your children are seeing you. They will keep learning. Some of these technological things, they say, I don't even know how to do it. Some people say, WhatsApp, I don't even know how to do it anyway. Come, Junior, come and do this. I don't even know. I don't even have interest. No. And you're just maybe 30 something, 40 something, even at 50 something, you should keep learning. Now, your brain becomes dormant when you stop learning. In fact, when you stop learning, you start dying. That's true. Once you stop learning, you start dying. So don't die on time. Don't become irrelevant on time. At 50 years, you are no longer relevant. It's saddening. It will make you to have a boring and stressful old age. But when you keep learning, even when you are 70, you are still vibrant because your brain is still taking in things, you are still exercising your brain, you are still learning, you are still growing. If you need ideas on the things you can learn or sites where you can get free courses, just drop it in the comment section. I will give you some ideas. Okay, now the next is set goals. Have 6 months plan, 12 months plans, 24 months plans. Please, if you've not gotten a parenting journal, go to seller.com. You will see my online store link in the description of this video. Just go there, you see the parenting journal. Once you buy it and you are unable to journal properly, reach out to me. I'll guide you on how to journal. But it's very, very easy. It's straightforward. Every week you journal. It's 12 months journal. So even if you buy it today, you can start in June to start journaling. Believe you me, it will help you increase and improve all around, both on yourself and each of your children. You can buy one, then maybe if you save it on your system, use it to journal for each of your children. Okay, then encourage exploration, not pressure. We pressure these children so much. Encourage exploration. Let them explore. Let them explore, not pressure. It's not easy for them. Next steps and resources. Okay, the next step is question and answer session. So start dropping your questions now. Even if you are watching after the live webinar, still drop your question. I'll see it, I'll read it, and I would love to answer your questions. If you have something that is personal, you want to go personal, send me an email. My email address is, I displayed it here on the slide there. It's also in the description. Write to us and we'll take it up from there. Then downloadable tools. I talked about my parenting journal. Go and get that journal. It's just 2,000 naira. It will help you in planning. Every week you get to plan. You get to set your goal. Like as I am now, today is Sunday. I have planned what I want to achieve from now till the next Sunday. So from this night, I am executing what I have planned to achieve. So you don't just wake up, eat, go to toilet, laugh, scroll through social media and sleep. No, learn to plan, learn to set your target. When you plan and set your target, life becomes easier. So you keep setting your target. So that parenting journal will help you plan your week, because you'll be planning week by week, and every day you plan what you want to achieve for the week. Like my home heroes, we journal on Saturdays. So on Saturday you plan what you want to achieve, because Sunday is the beginning of a new week. You plan what you want to achieve from that week. So the journal will like push you even when you are lazy about it. Remember, the brain loves realization. The brain doesn't want stress. But when you stay in that comfort zone, you can never be successful. When you stay in that comfort zone, you can never grow. You can never achieve anything. You remain where you are. I mean, all around you remain where you are. But when you push that your brain to start doing the extraordinary, the brain will still adjust to accommodate that which you have introduced. So don't realize, I can't come and kill myself and all that. No, learn to push your brain to do more. Then register for follow-up session. Link for registration is in the description. Drop your questions in the comment section. Write to us on globalinitiative18@gmail.com for inquiries or invitations for your physical or virtual events. Thanks for listening. So uh, if you are within the southeast, south, even outside the country, send us your invitation. We talk about the logistics and you see us there. So both physical and virtual events, anywhere you are across the globe, you can invite us for your events and we come and talk to your parents. Maybe you're a school owner, come and talk to your parents, or your community, your club, and whatever. Write to us and we'll be there to give them undiluted, unbiased, raw truth about parenting in the modern era. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying till this moment. Thank you for showing up on today's webinar. We do this every Sunday. In case you're watching for the first time, subscribe so that you always get notification and reminder. We do this every Sunday by 8 p.m. Nigerian time. We've exceeded our time by 3 minutes, but then I believe you got values for your time. If you did, please like this video and share to other parents. Drop your question. Even if it's appreciation, just drop it, okay? That's a motivation. Remember, you did not pay for this. The little token you can give me is an appreciation on the comment section and a like, and click the subscription button. I'm okay. I'm not selfish. All right. Thanks for being here till now. The book I wrote, the ebook, Between Love, Infatuation, and My Identity, I wrote for the teenagers. Go to the description. The link for it is there. Buy it for your teenagers. All of this will help you to plan and prepare. One beautiful thing about that book, it has the chapter where I wrote identity formation. Your child will be able to discover whom he or she is and work towards and plan his or her life based on his or her unique identity. It will help your child. 3,000 naira will get you a whole lot of values that will make you say, oh, thank God for my child. Until I come your way again next week Sunday, continue to be a good parent. I love you all. See you next week Sunday. Bye. Oh, okay. God is here. Okay, my good teacher. I came late, Francisca. Thank you. I'm just seeing your message. Thank you so much. You can go back and watch the whole webinar. Watch it from beginning. Thank you. Francisca is a home hero. Thank you for showing up. Goodbye.